One thing in your body that is so powerful, it can create a human being. It can create life. And the thing I'm talking about, even if you break a grain of sand into 1,000 pieces, it would still be smaller than that. But despite being so small, it can create a complete human being, just like you or me. And you are doing this 23 times a day. Then you ask why you don't have energy, why you lack confidence, why your life isn't moving forward. Today, I will tell you exactly how. If you retain this for 90 days, it will bring about specific changes in your mind, your body, and your life, how it can completely transform your life. First, understand what exactly you are wasting. When a single sperm meets a female egg, it creates a human being. This is a life-changing force, and you are wasting this life-changing force. This is not just any ordinary fluid. There is a lot of power in this fluid. Even if you look at it from a biology point of view, if you go into biology, it contains zinc, which is essential for your testosterone, selenium, which is necessary for your brain function, so your brain works properly, vitamin B, which is needed for your nervous system, and magnesium, which works for your muscles and nerves. It contains protein and amino acids that help rebuild your body. Your body collects all these things, concentrates them, and then creates semen from them. Have you ever thought about why nature, God, or the universe created this fluid? Why wasn't this fluid created for any addiction or temporary pleasure? It was created to create life, and it's not just me saying this. Our scriptures say it, Ayurveda says it, Chinese medicine says it, but today it is just being wasted for time pass and entertainment. And that's just about the body, brother. Now let's talk about what actually happens in the brain. When you masturbate, dopamine is released in the body. Dopamine is the chemical in the body that makes us feel good. The body feels, the brain feels, wow, this is great. I've received a reward. Usually dopamine is released when you've done something good, something rewarding. The good feeling you get is dopamine. But when you masturbate, how do you feel after masturbating? And you have to be honest. Do you feel energetic, powerful, ready to conquer the world? Or do you feel tired, guilty, empty, or like you don't feel like doing anything? This is the crash I'm talking about. This is what is called a dopamine crash. Not just that, after masturbation, the body releases prolactin. Bro, that's it. It's done. Now go to sleep. You actually start feeling sleepy. You have no motivation and you don't feel like doing anything. You start feeling lazy. Some people will say, oh, that's a good thing. You became lazy. You calmed down. So what's the problem? You got relaxed. It is not relaxation. It is laziness. And if you have any goals in life, if you want to achieve something, whether it's business, money, a job, relationships, studies, or even a good body, you cannot afford to be lazy. You can't slow down. You can't allow yourself to feel weak. You need to feel strong, confident, and powerful. And after doing this, the zone you enter after this crash does not last for just 5 seconds. It is prolonged. It stays with you for a long time. So ask yourself, if you are dictated by this feeling alone, energy all the time, do you feel a lack of motivation, lack of clarity, lack of purpose? Maybe this is the reason, and perhaps you don't even realize it. If you retain it for just 7 days, your testosterone level increases by 145%. That means in just 7 days, it almost increases by 150%. An increase in testosterone means that energy, confidence, motivation, muscles, and a deeper voice start coming back to your body. Not just that, testosterone alone, that's only one part of it. The main part is dopamine. The body gets conditioned thinking, wow, such a high level of dopamine is possible, so it becomes addicted to even higher levels of dopamine. What does this mean? Normal things start to feel boring, like studying, going to the gym, building a business, doing a job, making money, working hard, or having real conversations. All these normal things just don't seem normal to the brain anymore. The brain feels like, man, I don't want this, I want all those other things. That standard has been set. And that's why the brain thinks in extremes. You keep looking for scales, you try to masturbate, you watch pornography, you watch softcore stuff, you get into alcohol, you cheat, because the brain gets used to that kick, bro. It wants that high. But if you retain it, if you retain your semen, your brain and body go into reset mode. By reset, I mean that gradually the normal things start to feel good again. Small victories start to satisfy us, and that's where our real transformation begins. So understand this. If you are wasting it, your body is becoming weak, it goes into recovery mode, and your brain thinks he's in trouble, we need to recover, and recovery takes energy. And if you are retaining it, then you will feel strong, you will go into conquering mode, thinking, whatever I want, I will go and get it, I will conquer it. This is the difference if you don't believe it. Try this, choose it, and always remember to try. The choice has always been in your hands. Now you might be thinking, is this really true? Has anyone ever talked about this? Are there any case studies? Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson became the world's youngest heavyweight boxing champion at the age of 20. He himself said in an interview that he retained semen for 5 years. He wanted to become the youngest heavyweight champion, so he restrained himself. For 5 years, his trainer Cus D'Amato enforced this rule because he knew that energy was needed in the ring. What was the result in the bedroom? Tyson was so aggressive, so powerful that people called him Iron Mike. He would finish his opponents in the first round. But when Tyson later strayed from this discipline, his life began to spiral. His manager, Rory Holloway, said that Tyson's weakness for women ruined his entire career. So Mike Tyson is a great example of this. When you control this, what can you achieve? And when you control it, what can your life become? Jobs, the man who built Apple. His ex-girlfriend Chrisanne wrote in her book that Jobs practiced semen retention. This is a practice done in India and Japan. This builds focus and power. He used it to conserve his energy for his work. And he invested this energy in building a company like Apple. For example, Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time, his Olympic opponent Harry Willey shared a very interesting thing. Bet on this guy, place your bets on him, brother. He is definitely going to win because I think the secret is sexual control, and he had that control. Any guy who can control his sex, who can control his semen, can win the title. Muhammad Ali himself would abstain for 6 weeks before every fight, retaining his semen before every single fight. And he himself said that the most important part of my training is staying away from nightclub, staying away from parties, staying away from girls, going to bed by 9 p.m. If you can do this, you can become successful. This is discipline. This is sacrifice. This is the price of greatness. But it doesn't mean don't make love and don't make it just about physical pleasure. This don't was about semen. Don't waste it just for pleasure, time pass, or entertainment. You only have one life. Create something that could be love and life, not just pleasure. Let me tell you exactly. Let me explain to you what the 90-day journey of semen retention actually looks like. The first 7 days are full of intense cravings for release. Urges will come, just like with a drug addict. Imagine you take away their drug and they go without it for 7 days. A sudden intense urge hits most people, and this is where most fail. But if you get past this, the game changes. From day 7 to day 30, it's called the flat line. What does that mean? You won't feel anything, not good, not bad. Your motivation will be low, your energy will be low, but don't be afraid because you should understand that your brain has started to reset. Just like when you do a factory reset on your phone, it takes some time to reset. It's exactly like that. If you interrupt the process in the middle of the factory reset, the entire hardware and software can get messed up. So you absolutely have to go through this phase. The reset has already started. Then comes day 32, which is called re-ease day. After day 30, things start to change, energy comes back, confidence builds, and our focus becomes sharper. People around you start to notice because your eyes look different, your presence feels different. This is the phase where you actually start to feel that this is really working. Then comes day 60, day 90. By the time you reach day 60 or 90, you have become a completely different person. It's not some big magic because of some mystical energy, but you have stopped depleting yourself and have started to rebuild your energy again. Your brain has been rewarded, your dopamine sensitivity has returned, and you find interest in life again in just 90 days. Just 90 days. People waste years in this world, watching Netflix, scrolling on social media. Promise yourself these 90 days and see the absolute change in your life. See what happens when you stop wasting your energy and start building it. There is a power within you, and this power cannot be bought. It's not found in any medicine, not in any course, not by listening to someone, and it doesn't come from any shortcut. You already have it, and you keep flashing it again and again. You need to stop wasting and flashing it repeatedly if you want to embark on this journey. If you want a community that is focused on this very thing, if you need accountability, like I am creating something, building India's first road to the desexualization community of the country. I haven't made a public announcement about it in detail yet, but I will when the time comes. By the way, the waitlist has already started and the link is below. Join the waitlist so that whenever we launch it, you'll be the first to know because it's going to launch very soon. You've watched this entire video, man. How are you feeling after watching it? What did you learn? What did you realize? What bell rang for you here? Tell me in the comments. Definitely share this video with those people you care about. Wow, to reach 10 people who can absolutely change people's lives. And if someone has shared this video with you, understand that this person really cares about you. That's why they're sharing it with you. Otherwise, who would? If you want to keep watching this kind of self-improvement content to become a big, powerful, strong, successful version of yourself, feel free to subscribe to my channel, and I'm going to see you in the next video. And remember, 90 days, just 90 days.